Hello and good evening and welcome to Dell Diamond in Round Rock as OKC Dodgers baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com or anywhere on your mobile device with a free iHeartRadio app. Daniel Villas here in Dell Diamond in Round Rock, Texas. Producer and engineer back in Oklahoma City is David Heller. Dodgers and the Round Rock Express taking on each other for the final time here at Dell Diamond. Dodgers coming in at 88 and 34. The Express is at 51 and 71 on this season. Let's take a look at your starting lineups presented by OK811. We begin with the Dodgers. Leading off in left field is Zach Rex. Carlos Sepulveda, the shortstop, batting second. Tyler White, who didn't play yesterday, is the first baseman batting third, with center fielder DJ Peters batting fourth. Keibert Ruiz, the catcher, batting fifth, with Christian Santana, the third baseman, batting sixth. Right fielder Luke Raley batting seventh. Barrett Barnes, the DH, will bat eighth. Jacob Amaya, the second baseman, will bat ninth. Starting pitcher for the Dodgers is Dennis Santana. He's 15-0 with a 4.38 earned run average. And for the Round Rock Express, Jeremy Pina, the second baseman, will lead it off. Justin Twine, the third baseman, batting second. Amadeus Diaz, the shortstop, batting third, with James Verovian, the left fielder, batting fourth. Ronnie Dawson, the center fielder, will bat fifth, with Lorenzo Quintana, the catcher, batting sixth. Nick Tanalou, the first baseman, batting seventh. Alex McKenna, the right fielder, batting eighth. Darsten Garneau, the DH, will bat ninth. Starting pitcher for the Express, is CNL Perez. He's 2-8 with a 5.44 earned run average. He figured in a no decision the last time these two teams met here. Be better if I have the announcers on to help me out. So let's. Oh, that's not what I want.
Welcome to MLB The Show. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Okay. Let's go over CNL Perez's stats real quick. Figured a no decision between him and the Dodgers. His 21st start, 2-8 record of 5.44 earned run average, 96 innings, 63 runs, 58 earned on 110 hits. 82 strikeouts on 50 walks. Opponents are batting just .274 against lefties, .311 against righties.
CNL Perez gets the call for
Perez.
game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't.
Be interesting to see if he can do a better job here
he's
tonight.
He's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Zach Rex, 374 average, 54 homers, 143 RBIs, batting left.
This one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog
strike one
for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now.
Weather tonight here in Round Rock. 84 degrees, partly cloudy skies, winds blowing 5.7 miles an hour at the center field. Your umpires are Earl Hendricks behind home plate, Woody Keller at first, Ed Drummond at second, and Clyde Washington at third.
Now the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror.
Next
You're
pitch.
playing for way more.
Swings at the ground ball to the second baseman. Throw over the first. There's the first out here in the top of the first. The defense for the Express from left to right goes James Verovian, Ronnie Dawson, and Alex McKenna. Third baseman Justin Twine. Shortstop is Amadeus Diaz. Second baseman Jeremy Pina. First baseman Nick Tanalou, and the catcher Lorenzo Quintana. One away for Carlos Sepulveda.
Put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Nero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. but that's not to take anything away from this offense.
Carlos Bova, 338 average, 10 homers, 38 RBIs, batting left.
They're getting a lot of guys on base.
Perez, first pitch. Swings at the ground ball to right field for a base hit.
If that leads to a bunch of runs.
I'll bring up Tyler White.
You never know who in this lineup
didn't play last night.
The old ambush. Knocked to right there.
Tyler White had the day off yesterday. 368 average, 47 homers, 113 RBIs.
White will bat next.
High ball one.
Pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Tyler didn't play yesterday. I believe he did okay in the game on Tuesday in San Antonio. Next pitch, fouled away.
And that will
That's foul ball.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Next pitch, swings as a fly ball to right field. Right fielder gonna try to give chase, and there's the second out. Dodgers in their gray jerseys tonight. Dodgers across the front in blue script. Red numbers on the front, blue numbers and letters on the back. Gray pants, gray hats, blue brims. The interlocking OKLA logo on the front. Round Rock in their white jerseys tonight. Express across the front in blue script.
Now to the plate, DJ Peters.
In blue script, as I'm going to try to do this, make it a little easier for us. Red numbers on the front. Red numbers on the back. Blue letters on the back. White pants. Blue hats. Final meeting here at this ballpark before the Dodgers take on San Antonio, the team they took care of 2-3.
Runner goes. Strike called. Now the
Three over the second, not in time. That's a steal.
Coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Yep. Runner at second, 2 down. DJ Peters, 374 average, 28 homers, 107 RBIs, batting right. First pitch.
Broken bat. On the ground.
Nice throw the first, and that's the inning.
Throw is right there for the third out.
That's the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of the first. Dodgers and the
so they get a man second here in the opening half inning.
Dodgers and the
so it's on to the bottom
Express
of inning number
scoreless.
1, no score.
Dennis Santana, the starter for the Dodgers.
Dennis Santana, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the key.
All right, let's go over his stats real quick. Santana's 19 start, 15-0 record, 4.38 earned run average, 133 and 2/3 of an innings, 66 runs, 65 earned on 135 hits, 94 strikeouts, 2 walks only, and opponents are batting 265 against lefties, 247 against righties.
To look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time.
You mean tonight? Yeah, Derek.
Runners in scoring position, over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena. He'll lead things off here.
Jeremy Pena. 252 average, 4 homers, 22 RBIs. He's batting right. First pitch.
Drops one down
Round
here, and
ball.
try to beat it out.
Santana picks it up over the first. Not in time.
So it's a single to get him started here.
It's a nice start for the Express. Justin Twine, 238 average, 1 homer, 12 RBIs, batting right. First pitch.
Plate now, Justin Twine. Strike one. First pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you.
Strike 2.
Did you find that you
1 for 4 with a single last night against Wichita.
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. This team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Swing and a miss.
Strike 3. Strikeout for Santana, his first, and there's one away in the bottom of the inning. The defense for the Dodgers from left to right goes Zach Rich, DJ Peters back in the lineup after not playing last night, and Luke Raley. It is Christian Santana at third, shortstop Carlos Sepulveda, Jacob Amaya at second, first baseman Tyler White, and the catcher is Keibert Ruiz.
For the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
Amenez Diaz.
He is not in time.
On time.
Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Amenez Diaz, 153 average, no homers, 7 RBIs.
That might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or
having a struggle.
Just walk him flat
Here's
out.
The next pitch.
And
down low, ball 1.
That's taken for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base.
This pitch.
Grounded to short.
Ground ball. Oh, the first, and there's the second out.
Away now.
What?
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team.
I'll be back
starting
in a
lineup.
second.
Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to
James
make
Vohevian, 333 average, 5 homers, 11 RBIs, batting right.
A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field.
Santana's first pitch. Check swing for strike 1.
James Verhoeven started to go around, but it's a cold strike, 0-1. One count.
This pitch
to right field.
Fly ball to right field. Rayleigh's got it.
Rayleigh
That's the inning.
There and he'll put it away.
Lorenzo hit and a runner left. We go to second. No score.
Tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
Be back. All right.
Stepping into the box,
Keibert Ruiz, 380 average, 4 homers, 108 RBIs.
Clearly not going his way of late.
Nope.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out
Live
to
ball to center field.
Dawson is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes.
Bring up Christian Santana, 300 average, 15 homers, 66 RBIs. .68 RBIs, batting right.
Christian Santana.
First pitch.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 home.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1-1 next pitch.
High that time with the slider taken for a ball.
2-1 next pitch, strike 2.
2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
One away here in the second. Swings in the fly ball to right field.
Side. McKenna will come in a bit and put it
under
away
in
for
their
the second out of the inning. Now at the plate,
Luke Rayleigh, 366 average, 23 RBIs, 102 RBIs. 23 homers
last night.
23 homers, 102 RBIs, batting right. First pitch.
He turns on one,
fly ball
high and deep
to right field.
Ball that's
going to the wall. Catch.
He makes the catch.
1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Digging in, Ronnie Dawson looking for better results than
Ronnie
last
Dawson,
night.
291 average, 19 homers, 47 RBIs. Batting left, first pitch for Santana. Found away, strike 1.
For strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is
ground ball, Tyler White gets it over the first, 1 away in the second.
For the out, 3 unassisted.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes.
269 average, 10 homers, 36 RBIs, batting right. First pitch, out of the way.
Lorenzo Quintana. He'll start this one at 269. 10 home runs and 36 RBIs.
Lorenzo Quintana having a good season for the Express despite their pathetic record. Next pitch.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time.
Miss, strike 3.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
At the plate, Nick Tanalou. As he will look at a
high
first
ball
pitch
1.
Fastball for ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 5 homers and 46 driven in.
5 homers, 46 RBIs for Nick Tanalou.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
1-0. High ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 now.
High ball 3.
Yeah, he's
Alex
all over the
McKenna
place right
on
now.
deck.
No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-0 pitch.
Next pitch.
Is in there
Strike
for strike
1.
one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1.
1 next pitch. Out of
Count
the way.
full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Right down Main Street.
Down
Caught him
strike
looking.
3. That's the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Express. We go to the third with no score.
To the plate now is
Barrett
the
Barnes,
designated
269
hitter,
average, 8
Barrett
homers,
Barnes.
29
As you can tell
RBIs.
easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
He's only batting .210, 3 homers, 8 RBIs. Yeah. He's done better at home
Ready
than
with the
on
first
the
pitch.
road.
Here it comes.
First pitch. Strike 1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
That softly hit to right.
Next
Will that
pitch.
get down?
That's a base
yes,
hit.
it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Leadoff single for
Hey,
Barnes.
sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Had a good game last night.
So striding in, Jacob Amaya. And there's a look at
Amaya,
his
394,
home and road
6
splits
homers,
so far
34
this year.
RBIs.
Throw over to first. Back in
Over
standing.
first and untied. This pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a chopper to
Ground
first.
ball.
Might only get one. Reined
Might
in.
get one, just one.
There. Throw on to first one at a time, so
Excuse
they
me.
just get the one there.
Went away in the third. Zach Rex
Zach
grounded out his
Rex,
first time
0
up,
for
batting
1 here in
left.
the early going.
First pitch.
He's set. Here it comes. A pitch
Line ball
out.
1,
The
throw
and
is
just
in
great
time.
Defensive baseball there as they will nail him.
There's
at
the second
on the
out.
pitch out. The windup
Next pitch for
and the
Rex.
1-0 pitch.
Strike 1.
Third inning, no score to this point.
No score to this point.
To 1 and 2
Out
now.
of the way.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's ball 2.
And he fouls this one off.
Fouled away.
A swing and a ground ball to third.
Ground ball's got it. Throw to first. That's
Throw
the
to first
inning.
in plenty of time,
No
and
runs,
the
a
side
hit,
is
and
retired.
none left. We
One
go to the
hit's
bottom
all
of the
they
inning.
get.
Dodgers
We'll
and the
move on to
Express
the bottom of
scoreless.
inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Nothing.
Now at the plate, Alex McKenna. And he's seen his
McKenna.
numbers on the rise here over the
245
last
average.
5
No,
games
2
or
homers,
so.
33 RBIs. Batting right.
Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch.
This is hit
Fly
high in the
ball
air
to
out
center,
toward
left center field. Peters is under it.
Peters
First
slide over and
out
put
here in the
this one
third.
away, and that's out number 1. Standing
Dustin
in,
Garneau.
Dustin Garneau, as we run you the numbers to see the
216 average,
splits
9 homers,
between
23
July and
RBIs.
August.
And to the end of August.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom
Strike
part of
one.
the zone.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump
Swing
right
and a
now.
miss. Strike 2.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
0-0 our score.
Got him swinging.
That's strike
well
3.
Out of the zone, and
there's the second out.
Well, he's really
4th strikeout for Santana tonight.
So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
To the plate now, Jeremy Pena.
Pena.
He'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1. Pitch.
The 1-0 home. This is flared
a
out
fly
towards
ball.
second.
Ball got it. Throw the first.
Balance throw
That's the
gets
inning.
him. Nice play there as the side is retired.
Nothing for the
so
Express.
No
We
runs,
go to
no
the
hits,
third.
no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. No runs, a hit, no errors for the Express. The Indianapolis here at Dell Diamond in Round Rock, Texas. David Hiller, producer and engineer, back in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone.
Single his first time out for Carlos Sepulveda. It's pitch.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Strike 2.
1-1.
Pitch.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Outside ball 2.
Breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
This afternoon, Los Angeles Dodgers got to play.
Not a time to fool around
3.
right now.
Tyler White on deck. Took on the Chicago Cubs. Hopefully they won.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him
Swing
swinging.
and strike 3. One away in the top of the 4th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Tyler White.
First pitch, strike 1.
Zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Flew out his first time up. Next pitch.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Sign fault. Out of the way. Next pitch.
This is skied into short left
Fly ball
center.
to left center field.
Coming in.
Fielder's
He
got it.
tracks
It's
it
the
down
second out.
and makes the play to record the second
Grant out
out.
his first time out is DJ Peters, says I'll be back in a sec. I'm back. DJ Peters grounded out his first time up.
DJ Peters, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the fourth. No score.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll give way to the third baseman,
Justin Twine.
This game is rolling
Ground
right
out
along
in
as we move
his
into
first
the middle
time
innings
up.
with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case. Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
It's outside ball 2. Swings and fouls it back.
Hard but foul off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2
next pitch.
This one's
fly ball to right field. Rayleigh's got it. And there's the 1-8 bottom of this inning.
So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
Edmaeus Diaz. Edmaeus Diaz.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
1 for 4 with a single last night against the Wind Surge. Now low ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch.
And this ball
outside
runs
ball
away
2.
for ball 2. 2-1.
It's a ground ball base hit.
Base hit to left field.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
So now to the plate,
pitch.
James Verhoeven, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No
Glad
balls
his first
in the
time
strike.
up.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Verhoeven is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game
Ground
with
ball.
his glove.
Second for 1. For the first in time.
And it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full.
To the 5th we go.
0-0.
No score. Hi, one person in the chat, by the way. I'll bring up Keibert Ruiz. Switch hitter batting right.
Ruiz will dig into the plate.
Led his first time up. I do not think he's homered as a switch hitter batting right. He's homered every time he's batting left.
Here's the
first pitch.
And this is low.
1.
1 ball, no strike.
Pitch. Time ball 2.
At that point either, it's 2-0.
That's a ground ball base hit. This ball is going to head right up towards the wall in right center field. Ruiz going to stop at second, and there's a double.
He's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now,
Christian Santana swinging the strike 1.
After the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Ready with the
Pitch.
0-1 pitch.
Swings at the fly ball and misses that in foul.
Right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Series continues tomorrow night. Another 7:05 first pitch. Here's a fly ball, base hit.
That's in there, base hit.
Now we got runners at the corners.
On at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning.
This brings up Luke Braley.
A base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have
Luke Braley.
Stepping
Well,
in
his
now,
first time up. High ball one. Give the Dodgers a 1-0 lead.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now the 1-0.
Pitch.
His zone, strike one. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
That's a second
With 2 strikes
strikeout.
now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Pitch outside ball
A
2.
slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full
Ball
now.
3.
3-2.
Barrett Barnes on deck.
Another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Now a ball lined to the
That's
left
fouled
side.
away.
Foul.
Next pitch.
Ball 4.
High ball 4. First walk for Ciano Perez.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Barrett Barnes singled his first time up.
Barrett Barnes. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Side ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home.
Strike 1. Pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
The count now at 2-2. And a swing and a miss.
Strike 3. One away in the
first
fifth.
out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jacob Amaya ground out his first time up.
Into the box, Jacob Amaya, as he'll look at a fastball
ball
too
1.
high for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's
Strike
1-1 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find his zone.
Side
He
ball
might have just
2.
bailed him out.
2 balls and a strike to count. Here's the 2-1 home. And now
the fly ball deep right field, going back to the wall, and that's a base hit. It's going to be a run scored, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0 Dodgers here in the 5th by Jacob Amaya.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing.
RBI for Jacob Amaya, his 35th on the season.
On the bump without question,
Dodgers now on the board and lead up 1-0.
Set the tone for the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch for Zach Rex. Ground ball, and that's a base hit. And that's going to score a couple. That's going to the wall. 1-run score, 2-run score. Zach Rex just got a bases clearing double, and it's 4-0 Dodgers here in the 5th.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch
hitter. So a bases clearing double for Zach Rex.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already.
RBIs number 144, 145, 146 on the season. And that will do it for CNL Perez. That's got to be gut-wrenching for Perez. You know, gave up all those 4 runs, and now, unlike his last start against the Dodgers,
6'2" right-hander,
he could be in danger of not getting a. He will be getting a decision. Riley Farrell, the new pitcher for the Express. 38th appearance, 0-3 record, 5.47 earned run average. 54 innings, that's by way of 1 save. 54 innings, 36 runs, 34 earned on 57 hits, 45 strikeouts, 31 walks. Opponents are batting .308 against lefties, .222 against righties. Let's see what he can do. You know, Padre Reyes warming up in the bullpen at the Round Rock. 1 for 2 with a single for Sepulveda.
Fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Single in the first, strikeout in the 4th.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Next pitch.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-1 home.
2-1. Side ball 3.
4 runs here in this half inning.
Yep, 4 runs. 3 of them on the home on the bases clearing double. Fouled away. Killer's full.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
And
he misses
ball
4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Carson LaRoe also warming up.
So coming to the plate.
Tyler White flew on the first and in the 4th.
Tyler White, he comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
And it goes over his leg, over the first, not in time.
He can't recover in time.
Now batting, the center fielder,
DJ Peters flew out 4th, ground down the 1st. Bases loaded, one away.
DJ Peters hit in the air down
That's
the right
a fly
line.
ball. That's going to be foul.
And foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on
Ground
the
ball's
ground.
got it.
Diaz scoops it up. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first
And
is too
none
late.
time.
So no double play, but no run scores.
Now back. Catcher. Caber.
Two-way.
Coming to the plate again, Keibert Ruiz, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning.
Yep. Flew out of second. He doubled
Ready. Here's
his
the
first time up in
offering.
this inning.
Hard hit ball to second, right to him.
Over to first. That will end the inning, but the Dodgers get, as I just hit the wrong button, 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 walks, 3 left. We go halfway through this game. Dodgers lead at 4-0.
Finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 4-0. Into the box now, Ronnie Dawson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Pitch down low
Inside
outside.
here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
There's a ground ball that's fouled away.
The 2-2.
This pitch.
It's a fastball that misses.
Ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Santana's next pitch.
Hit in the air.
Away. Dodgers lead at 4-0
Right field
halfway
line.
through this game.
And foul. No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
Ground ball.
Right back to him on the mound.
First,
And
one
he'll
away in
flip
the
on
5th.
first to record the out.
Lorenzo
Digging in
Quintana.
now, Lorenzo Quintana. He's 0 for 1
First
thus
pitch
far.
for Santana.
Behind
Fouled
on
away.
that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1.
I just think the Dodgers, Quintana was 1 for 4 with a double last night in the loss against Wichita. Strike 2.
As that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
48 pitches, 35 strikes for Santana. Might figure in a decision tonight. Fouled
And
away.
he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2.
He has the most wins out of anybody this season, Dennis Santana.
White brings it in, and he'll
The
take
first,
it to the bag himself
and
for
that's
the
the
out.
end, or second out of this inning.
Coming to the
Nick
plate
Tanlu,
now,
0 for 1 tonight.
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First
Swinging a
pitch
strike
back in here,
1.
and that's the first strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the
Slider
best
for
pitch in the
strike
game.
2.
Behind 0-2 now.
Santana's next pitch.
Hit the
Fly
other
ball
way
to
out
right
toward
field.
right field.
Rayleigh's got it.
Rayleigh will
That's
reach
the
out with
inning.
one hand to make the catch on the move.
1, 2,
and that
3
ends
go
the
the
inning.
Express. We go the 6th. The Dodgers lead it 4-0.
Striding into the box, Christian Santana. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here
Pitch.
it comes.
High
Goes
ball.
off 1-0.
This pitch.
Downstairs. 2 balls and no
Downstairs.
strikes.
Strike. 2-0 next pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Luke Rayleigh is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4. So the leadoff hitters aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Yes, he is.
Into the box, Luke Raley, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
So fly in the 2nd, walked in the 5th.
First delivery to him on the way.
High ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The set and the 1-0
Next pitch. High ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection.
I'll be back.
Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0.
Next pitch.
Is taking
strike 1.
2-1.
Ball's on a strike.
The 2-1.
Next pitch. Strike 2.
Santana aboard here at first with nobody out.
Santana at first with nobody out.
And he got him.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's the first out here in the 6th.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate now, Barrett Barnes.
Barrett Barnes.
Called strike at the
1
knees,
for 2 tonight.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Single in the 2nd or 3rd. Double strikeout in the 5th.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Struck him out.
Strike 3, and there's 2 away.
In now, Jacob Amaya. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jacob Amaya. Fielder's choice on the 3rd, single in the 5th.
From the stretch, here's
First
the pitch.
Strike 1.
0-1 count. Here's the
pitch. Here's a fly ball. Right field. Right fielder's got it. Makes the catch, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner. No runs, no hits, 1 walk, and a runner left. To move on the inning, Dodgers lead it 4-0.
Striding in, Alex McKenna. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
It's outside, ball 1.
A 22-year-old is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center.
Yep.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way.
Next pitch. Bro, bull, that's doinked.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And he can't make the play. That's a base hit.
The designated hitter, Justin Garneau.
Dustin Garneau struck out his first time up.
And here now is Dustin Garneau. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and miss.
Strike 1.
A little too anxious there. 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Yep.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Runner at first with nobody out.
Pitch out, nothing doing.
2-1.
Here's the
2-1 next pitch. Swings and fouls it back. Now it's even at 2. 2 balls and a strikeout. Next pitch. Low ball 3.
Jeremy Pena will be next.
Jeremy Pena will be next.
The 3-2 pitch.
3-2. Swings and fouls it back.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a
strike
good
3, 1 away in the 6th.
He swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Strikeout for Santana, 1 away late. Bottom of the inning.
Continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pena. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Ball
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Single in the first, ground down in the third. Dodgers leading 4-0 over the Express with a runner at first with 1 away in the 6th.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Now
the 1-1
next pitch.
pitch.
Strike 2. One, 2.
Got him swinging.
Miss on a fastball for strike 3, and there's the second out.
That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
0 for 2 with a strikeout in the first, flew on the 4th for Justin Twine.
In now, Justin Twine. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball got him to swing through it.
Yep.
It's 1-1.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a
that's
shot
a
hit
fly
down the
ball,
corner.
and that's fouled away.
That nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2.
Pitch.
In the air, down
There's
the
a
line
fly
and
ball
left.
to left field, and that's fouled
And
away.
that will end up a foul ball. And he struck him out.
That's the inning.
To the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Nothing for the Express. Actually, no. Let me rephrase that. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We go the 7th. Dodgers lead at 4-0. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for OKC. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Express. Individuals here at Dell Diamond in Round Rock.
Carson LaRue will come
Carson
on to
LaRue,
make
the new
his
pitcher
40th
for the
appearance
Express.
this season.
Number 62, Carson LaRue.
Daniel Voles here at Dell Diamond in Round Rock. David Heller, our producer and engineer, back in Oklahoma City. Carson LaRue's 40th appearance, 4-3 record, a 2.08 earned run average. 47 2/3 of an innings. 12 runs, 11 earned on 43 hits, 35 strikeouts, 19 walks. Opponent's been 245 against lefties, 216 against righties.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Zach Rex. Fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Ground on the first and the third, bases clearing RBI double in the 5th.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch.
First pitch of the
Side
inning is
ball
taken
1.
low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Yep. It's been a struggle for the Express here tonight, the way things have been going.
The 1-0 home.
This pitch is
Breaking ball
outside.
that misses off the plate.
2-0 next pitch for LaRue.
Outside.
Outside, ball 3.
Pitch on the way. 3-1. Fastball here, and this is
that's a fastball. That's fouled away, and that's the
Not
full
surprised
count.
He's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Out of play.
Another full count pitch home. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff
Swing and a
man
miss,
aboard
strike
to start
3.
the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well,
ball
he's a
4.
youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut.
Pterodactyls.
Interesting to see if he can settle down here.
See if Carson LaRue can settle down. Sepulveda 1 for 2 tonight. Single in the first, strikeout in the 4th, walked in the 5th.
It was a walk in his last trip.
Dodgers having a very good game here tonight.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A runner
1-0.
with no outs here. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
No double play.
Stepping into the box, Tyler White. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yep.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0. 1-0.
this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing.
Yep, back in the standing.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Strike 2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Lays off 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks.
Yippers.
Fly ball headed for the left
field corner. It stays fair. It's gone. It's fouled away.
He just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
It's a fly ball, and that's a base. Nice catch.
Spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, DJ Peters.
DJ Peters 0 for 3 tonight.
Yeah, not.
Ground down the first, flew on the fourth, fielder's choice in the fifth.
He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Lifts it into the
fly
air
ball
to
to center field.
Center fielder giving chase.
Hey,
he's there to make the
one
play,
away,
and
and that's the inning.
side.
Nothing for the Dodgers. We stretch this thing in Round Rock. 4-0. Dodgers lead.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Olympus Diaz.
Olympus Diaz.
They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving
Olympus
late into this
Diaz.
one. A perfect time for this
1 for 2 tonight.
to try to get on
High
base
ball
and ignite
1.
a rally.
Ball 1.
Pitch.
First 2 pitches
Down low.
off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Jimmy Nelson, Victor Gonzalez warming up in the Dodgers bullpen.
Begins throwing.
That's the only run scored. Zach Rex's base clearing triple.
Is offered at and missed for the
It's
first
outside ball 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Pitch.
This one is
fouled away.
Up to the concourse area.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fly
well
ball
above
3.
the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch.
There's a
like
fly
that
ball
one,
to
2-2.
left field.
That one wasn't even close.
Rex is under it. There's the first out here in the 7th.
Hauled it in for the first out.
Let's make sure you guys can still hear me. If not, I need to fix the mic. Yeah. There we go. Okay, we're still. Okay, cool. Sometimes my mic wants to be turned.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, James Verhoeven. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it.
Out to shortstop, throw to first. One away.
Just in time, and that was awfully close. Riding in once again, Ronnie Dawson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ronnie Dawson 0 for 2 tonight. Ground down the 2nd and in the 5th.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Get hard back up the middle. And that's
a ball, base hit. There's a throw, and he's in time. That's the inning. The runs a hit, none left. We got ahead the 8th. Dodgers lead it 4-0.
4-0. Jared Hughes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 28, Jared Hughes.
Jared Hughes' 31st appearance. 2-0 record, 3.94 earned run average, 32 innings. By the way, on 7 saves. 2 innings, 19 runs, 14 earned on 33 hits, 30 strikeouts, 10 walks. Opponents are batting .260 against lefties, .241 against righties.
Ready to begin the 8th, and Keber Ruiz
is up. 1 for 3 with a double. Flew on the first, doubled and ground out in the 5th. Only runs scored have been the Dodgers tonight.
First pitch coming, here it is. And no swing apparently.
All one.
Hughes was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. That evens it up, 1-1.
It's number 1.
Here it comes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
That's base hit.
Now back, the third baseman, Christian Santana.
Stepping in now, Christian Santana. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here
Ball,
that finds
strike
the zone
one.
for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats.
1 for 2 tonight with a single. Flew on the 2nd, walked in the 6th. In addition to that single he had in the 5th. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Express.
A 1 pitch on its way. Bounce to first.
Ground ball, 2nd for 1. Throw to first in time.
Pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
There's 2-way.
Athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Luke Raley.
Luke Raley. 0 for 2 tonight. Flew on the 2nd, walked in the 5th, strikeout in the 6th.
He's set and the pitch. Nope, ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Next pitch.
Here's the 1-0.
Fouled away.
After fouling off the 2nd one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. 2-2.
2-2. Pitch.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away in the 8th. Or that's the inning.
That one, and the inning is over.
No runs on a hit, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots for the Round Rock Express as we're down to the bottom of the 8th. 4-0 Dodgers.
Digging in, Lorenzo Quintana. He's
Lorenzo Quintana,
strikeout in this
0 for 2 tonight with a strike.
Very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Yep.
To the plate now, Nick Tanalou.
Nick Tanalou for 2 tonight.
Into
Round ball
field,
base hit.
drive base hit.
So now the Express have something going here in the 8th.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Ready once again, Alex McKenna. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way.
Pitch. Now low ball 1.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Yep. Edway Ramos.
First and second here with nobody out.
The Dodgers get out of this inning. They're in good shape. Fouled away.
Even now at 1-1.
So, let's pitch.
From the stretch. Here's a pop-up now.
Pop-up, and that's a base hit. Pressure on the board. It's at 4-1 Dodgers.
That base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
And that's it for
now time call
Santana.
Here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
I'll try to.
Adam Kolarek comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Adam Kolarek's 36th appearance. 2-3 record, a 2.45 earned run average, 47 2/3 of an innings, 19 runs, 13 earned on 44 hits, 45 strikeouts, no walks. The opponent's batting .273 against lefties, .157 against righties.
Now batting, Dustin Garneau. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right
Strikeout in the 3rd and the 6th.
after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him
Swing and a
scoring
miss, strike
in this
1.
game become a lot greater.
0-1 the count.
Santana looks like to be the winning pitcher tonight.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and
One
makes
away
the
in the
play
7th,
for the first down.
or in the 8th,
And
excuse
the
me, I'm
runner,
sorry.
not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Jeremy Pina 1 for 3 tonight. Single in the 1st, ground out in the 3rd, strikeout in the
To the top of the
6th.
lineup, stepping in, Jeremy Pena. He'll look to bounce back.
There's a
after
fly
striking out his last time
ball,
up.
and that's a
One
good
is
catch
over
for
now.
Tyler.
He's got it for route
There's the
number
2nd
2.
out. Justin Twine 0 for 3.
Justin Twine.
Strikeout in the 1st, flew on the 4th,
He went
strikeout
down
in the
on
6th.
strikes last time up. Has a look, now the pitch.
Swing and a
Who
miss,
started
strike
him with
1.
the change, and it's 0-1. And a sinker's in
Strike
there for
2.
a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the
Nice
right
catch
side
by
of the
Tyler,
infield.
and that's the inning. But the Express get a run on 3 hits and 2 left. We go to the 9th. The Dodgers lead it 4-1.
He's got it, and the side is retired.
So we go to the 9th.
At the plate, Barrett Barnes. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Fill up some water in a second. Single in the 3rd, strikeout in the 5th and the 6th.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch. There's a fly ball. Deep left field. Going back to the wall, and it's in the Express bullpen.
A home run.
There's the first home run of the night, and it goes to Barrett Barnes, his 9th on the season. And it's 5-1 OKC here in the top of the 9th.
As they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, every once in a while, these speed guys will jump up and bite.
Well, that's how you start the 9th inning. Homer.
Doesn't fit his usual tool.
The only home run.
But he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
There we go. Jacob Amaya 1 for 3 tonight. Fielder's choice in the 3rd, single in the 5th, flew out in the 6th.
Second baseman, Jacob Amaya.
Into the box now, Jacob Amaya.
And he popped up.
Twine waits on it.
Twine waits on it. One away.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Zach Rex.
Zach Rex 1 for 3 tonight. Ground outs in the 1st and the 3rd. Walked double in the 5th. Walked in the 7th.
1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air.
Fly ball to center field. That's going to be caught, and there's 2 away.
Dawson will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
1 for 3 with a single tonight for Sepulveda. Single in the 1st, strikeout in the 4th, walked in the 5th, and lined down the 7th.
He's ready. Here's the
First
first
pitch.
offering. Pulled high in
Fly
the
ball
air
to
out to
right
field.
center field. Caught.
McKenna is there.
McKenna's got it, and that's the inning. But the Dodgers get a run on a hit, which is Barnes' homer. None left to the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers lead it 5-1.
But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Home half of the 9th coming
That's
up.
what we've
Dodgers
been waiting for.
5-1.
5-1. Not a bad score. Oh.
Edobray Ramos takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
So this is not a save situation for Ramos, but hey, he'll close it anyway. Give him some reps. His 33rd appearance, no record, 1.41 earned run average, 24 saves, 32 innings, 5 runs, 14 hits, 1 walk, 49 strikeouts. Opponents are batting .097 against lefties, 167 against righties.
The inning, Aledmus Diaz. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Strike 2.
Here, and that's a cold
I tell you what, Ramos has had a good season, no record. That's pretty surprising.
Stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is swung on
and
missed. He got him on
one
strikes.
away in the 9th.
It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Santana,
really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
James
In the
Verhoeven.
box, James Verhoeven.
Verhoeven out of the way. Ramos. Good season, 24 saves this season. Strike 2.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit
ball.
him, and it ends up breaking into the
Gets
zone
it up.
for a strike.
Throw to first.
On to first,
That's
and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
away. Ronnie Dawson, ground out in the second, ground out in the fifth, single in the seventh. He needs to do something here. Round Rock is down their final out tonight.
Now with the plate, Ronnie Dawson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
That's ball one.
Pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
We'll get to your Dodgers postgame report short coming up next. Out of the way.
1-1. And this
Swinging
is
a miss, strike two, and now they're down their final strike.
Themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Swing and a miss, strike three, and that will end the game. Dodgers win it 5-1. They take the series opener, and the Dodgers continue their nice little ride of late.
Something to build on for tomorrow.
Santana wins it 5-1.
The Dodgers used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dennis Santana earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season. So that'll just about do it.
Good win for Dennis Santana. Win Sweet 16.
This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.
6 men left on base for the Dodgers.
For the Express, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.
5 men left on base for the Express.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes.
2 hours and 54 minutes.
Thank you for joining us.
Tonight's attendance was
drive home safely.
10,050 fans here at Dell Diamond. With the win, the Dodgers improved to 89-34. Express fall to 51-72. Winning pitcher was Dennis Santana, who pitched very well. 7 innings, 1 run, 7 hits, no walks, 7 strikeouts. He improves to 16-0. CNL Perez got the loss for the Express. 4 1/3 innings, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. He falls to 2-9. There was no save in the contest. Recapping the scoring, which brings us to our play of the game, presented by Courtyard by Marriott. Tonight's game was brought to you by Heartland Flyers, celebrating 20-plus years of service in Oklahoma. Our play of the game presented by Courtyard by Marriott. And we go back to the 5th after a double by Keibert Ruiz and a runner at first and third with 1 away. Jacob Amaya got an RBI single to score Keibert Ruiz. Dodgers took a 1-0 lead, and they never gave it back in that sense. Jacob Amaya's RBI single to play the game, presented by Courtyard by Marriott. Which really was at second after the bases were loaded. Then Zach Rex belted in bases clearing double. Made it 4-0 Oklahoma City in the 5th. Round Rock got a run in the 8th on an RBI single by Alex McKenna. Made it 4-1 OKC, but Barrett Barnes' solo shot, the only home run in the game, and the Dodgers win it 5-1. Let's take a look at some scores around the rest of the International and the PCL here this evening. As I'm texting my friend Greg, who's about to get ready to go to bed. So, yeah, first off, before we get too greedy, let's go ahead and make sure we shut up the audio. I'll make sure to turn the audio back on.
Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show.
All right, there we go. So that way I don't have to hear the announcer just being a douchebag, if you know what I mean. So, all right. So let's take a look at some scores around the... Well, first, before we do that, let's go ahead and save, as we got something going on in the managed department. We'll check I'll check in a little bit. Let's save, that way I don't lose data. There we go. Okay, first of all, what's going on over here? Alex Wood. Oh, hey! Alex Wood just got called up to the Dodgers. Sweet. Tyler Gilbert's going to be sent down to Tulsa. Ben Holmes is going up to the Dodgers. Mitchell White's going down to Tulsa. Nolan Gorman's going up to the Dodgers. Oh, this is good news for the Dodgers. Eric Peterson's going down to Tulsa. Justin Yurchik is going to make his Dodgers debut tomorrow. That's good news. Christian Santana's going down to Tulsa. Dustin May's going up to the MLB Dodgers. Wow. And then Ross Stripling's going down to AAA. Ooh. Ooh, this is going to shake up everything. Wow. Ross Stripling, who's had a really struggle of a season. That's going to really shake things up for tomorrow. Oh, boy. Before we get to that, let's get to our scores around the rest of the PCL. Dustin May, by the way, is still 12-0, having a good season. Now he's going to make his Major League Baseball debut. Holy crap, was not expecting that. Okay. Yep. Eric Peterson going back down to Tulsa. Well, if Tulsa doesn't make the playoffs, they'll send him back up. Justin Yurchik will make his OKC Dodgers debut. Having a good had a good season with AA Tulsa. Oh, where was I? Oh, yes. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. But that's awesome to see some new players. We'll talk about that in tomorrow's post or abbreviated stuff. So anyway, Norfolk getting back on task here. Won at 5-3 over Indianapolis. Isaac Matson, the winner, improves to 5-5. Clay Holmes got his first loss, falls to 3-1. Runs on the contest in Indianapolis. Wilkinson had a 2-run homer for the Tide. Mountcastle, Martin, and Williams also had RBIs for Norfolk. The only run scored was RBIs for Amadeus, Gonzalez, and Medro for Tulsa. That's surprising. So yeah. Columbus swept Pawtucket 4-3. Kyle Nelson, the winner, improves to 4-3. Craig Reese, the loss, got his first loss, falls to 1-1. Runs on the contest in Columbus. Donald, Arizona, and Platt had RBIs for the Red Sox. For the Clippers, Gonzalez had a solo shot. Johnson had 2 RBIs. Freeman also had an RBI for Columbus. Toledo snaps Wilkes-Barre Scranton's 6-game winning streak. They shut them out 5-0. So Ching Chang, the win, improves to 14-2. Chad Betts, the loss, falls to 8-4. The only run scored for the Mud Hens was a Bonafonco 3-run homer, and Nunez's 2-run homer for the Mud Hens for Toledo. Rochester swept Durham 9-4. Tyler Wells, the win, improves to 6-4. Trevor Richards, the loss, falls to 10-10. Runs in the contest. Gatewood had a grand slam for the Bulls. For the Red Wings, Kirchhoff and Blankenhorn had home runs for the Red Wings. Pareta, Rooker, and Grotterall also had RBIs for the Red Wings. Buffalo beat Charlotte 3-2. Charlotte takes 2 of 3. Wilmer Font, the win, improves to 4-2. Cody Hewer, the loss, falls to 0-1. Wilmer Font, an ex-OKC Dodgers player. Runs on the contest. Espinal and Grosshans had RBIs for the Bison in that contest. For Charlotte, Rutherford had 2-run homer for the Knights. I bet that was a big surprise nobody saw coming. Lehigh Valley swept Gwinnett 5-1. Adonis Medea, the winner, is 7-9. Josh Tomlin, the loss, falls to 1-5. The runs in the contest in Gwinnett. Monick, Kyle Garlick, Matt Took, and Therese had RBIs for Lehigh Valley. Langners had the only RBI for the Stripes of Gwinnett. Louisville shut out Syracuse 1-0. They take 2 of 3 from the Mets. Jackson Stevens, the winner, is 7-12. Corey Oswalt, the loss, falls to 10-7. The only run scored for Louisville was a Jankowski run for the Bats. Now let's take a look at some scores around the rest of the PCL. Nashville beat Omaha 2-1. Edison Volk has the winner, to 14-6. Brady Singer got the loss, falls to 6-10. Runs in a contest at Warner Park. Apostle had a home run for the Sounds. Alvarez had RBI for Nashville. Ryan McBroom had the only RBI for the Storm Chasers in that contest. San Antonio beat Wichita 4-3. Mike Morin, the winner, is 3-3. Tyler Stevens, the loss, falls to 4-4. Runs in a contest at San Antonio's Nelson Wolff Stadium. Ryan Lavarnway, Ramos, and Gosuke Kato had home runs for the Wind Surge. For the Missions, was Hindo Josa, Ryan Heatley, and Ray had a home run for the Missions as they got the win. Nice bounce back for San Antonio after they've been struggling of late. Iowa beat Memphis 5-3. Abert Azalea, the winning is 4-13. Evan Kruzinski, the loss, falls to 7-3. The runs in the contest in Iowa's Principal Park. Justin Turner, Jose Martinez, and Carlson had RBIs for the Redbirds. For the I-Cubs, Burks' 3-run homer for Iowa. Mark Zagunas, Ryan Zimmerman had RBIs for Iowa in the game. Out west, Albuquerque, El Paso beat Albuquerque 6-5. They split the 4-game set. Jerry Keel, the win, improves to 5-1. Reed Humphreys, the loss, falls to 1-2. The runs in the contest at Southwest University Park in El Paso. Vinciano had a home run for the Isotopes. Batten and Daza had RBIs for Albuquerque. For the Chihuahuas, yeah, whatever. Abrams, Valera, and Campazano had RBIs for El Paso in the game. Salt Lake beat Tacoma 3-2. They split the 4-game set. Luke Bard, the winning is 7-5. Justice Sheffield, the loss, falls to 4-7. The runs in the contest at Smith's Ballpark in 12 innings. Thompson, Williams, and Berry had RBIs for the Rainiers. And for the Bees, Brandon Marsh, Adele, and Baldo Quinn had RBIs for the Bees in the contest. Sacramento took on Fresno, as Sacramento won at 6-2. I was right. Logan Webb, the winning person, 8-4. Eric Fidetti, the loss, falls to 1-11. Yikes! The runs in the contest here at Sutter's Health Park. Harrison had a solo shot for the Grizzlies. Fields had an RBI for Fresno. For the River Cats, Duger had a 3-run homer for Sacramento. Pilda and Heitman also had RBIs for Sacramento. Sacramento takes 3 of 4 from the Grizzlies. They're arch rivals in California. And finally, Reno beat Las Vegas 3-1. The Aviators take 3 of 4. Junior Guerra, the winning person, 1-2, his first win of the season. Birch Smith, the loss, falls to 8-7. Runs in the contest at Las Vegas Ballpark. Matheson and Robertson had RBIs for the Aces. For the Aviators, it was a Ryan Goins RBI for Las Vegas. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers took on the Chicago Cubs, and they split the 4-game set as they won it by a score of 3-1. Yu Darvish got the win, improves to 10-10. Ross Stripling got the loss. He falls to 11-4. The runs in the contest here at Wrigley Field. Justin Turner had the only home run for the Dodgers. For the Cubs, Schwarber and Chris Bryant had home runs for the Cubs. Dodgers and the Cubs split the 4-game series. Dodgers are taking on Colorado tomorrow night at 6:40. Walker Buehler for the Dodgers. Peter Lambert for the Rockies at Coors Field. Around the Dodgers minor league system, Double-A Tulsa swept Midland by a score of 5-0. Edwin Ucieta, Winnipers 11-7. Tanner Anderson, the Lost Falls to 4-7. Runs in the only runs scored: Peterson, Robertson, Rocky Gale, and Carriera had RBIs for the Drillers. The only runs scored for Tulsa. So the Dodgers are taking on the Round Rock Express tomorrow night. We'll see how that will play out during the course of the game. We'll see how it goes. Brusdar Graterol coming off a win in his last start last Saturday at home against the Storm Chasers. He'll start for the Dodgers. He's 11-4 with a 5.08 earned run average. Forrest Whitley, who's been really struggling of late, he will start for the Express. He's 5-11 with a 4.10 earned run average. Our live coverage begins at 6:50 with Dodgers on deck here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with a free iHeartRadio app. One last time from Round Rock. It was the Oklahoma City Dodgers 5 and the Round Rock Express 1. 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors for the Express. Winning pitcher Dennis Santana, he's 16-0. CNL Perez, the Lost Falls to 2-9. Dodgers have their 89th win. They're 89-34. Round Rock falls to 51-72. For our producer and engineer David Heller back in Oklahoma City, this is Danny Villa saying good night from Dell Diamond in Round Rock. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will do it again tomorrow. We hope you can join us then. You've been listening to OKC Dodgers Baseball presented by Heartland Flyers, celebrating 20-plus years of service